Former Eskom CEO Matshela Koko is back in the hot seat at the State Capture Commission of Inquiry. Testifying before the commission last month, Koko claims that his suspension, along with 4 other senior executives, was rooted in a personality clash between the then board chairperson Zola Tsotsi and himself. Now, that conflict, according to Koko, stemmed from his questioning of a 69 million rand acquisition of transformers from Japanese company Sumitomo. Now, Koko says that Tsotsi found a convenient reason to motivate for his suspension in a report around the utilities' operational challenges authored by consultant Nick Linnell. Well, for more on this story, I'm joined now by our senior reporter, Dumalo Mhlaudi, who joins us today. Firstly, congratulations on the newborn.
Thank you very much.
The viewers will have noticed that you were not around. So I thought, let me just surprise you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it threw me deep into the deep end there. I wasn't expecting that, but I appreciate that. It's been an interesting 2 weeks. It's been all joy. It's been lovely. It's been sleepless nights.
Yeah.
But that's what we're here for.
Fantastic. Let's get back into business. The former board chairperson, Zola Tsotsi, appearing before the commission last week. Tell us first what his testimony was about, because I suspect Matshela Koko may deal in part with that latest testimony from Zola Tsotsi.
Absolutely. What Zola Tsotsi was testifying about was about the suspension specifically of the executives, including Koko at Eskom. This is during the period of the load shedding crisis that basically, crippled the power grid of the country. Rolling blackouts were the norm, and we know that it was a very, very critical period in South Africa's history. So he was dealing with that. He was also answering to certain questions that the commission had based on testimonies that were led by other witnesses, including Suzanne Daniels, as well as Malesela Sikasimbe. And Malesela Sikasimbe, you would know, was basically fired from Eskom. And when he was fired from Eskom, one of the reasons that was given was the fact that apparently he wasn't doing his job, and there were also allusions that he was a foreigner and he shouldn't have been in that particular position at Eskom. Now, what Tsotsi said is that Sikasimbe's firing is what had led to Matshela Koko being very, very upset with him. And this is where the clash of personality came in. Of course, there were a lot of other issues that came into play, including how the load shedding was handled and how basically Eskom's board was derelict in its duty, according to witnesses. Today,
Matshela Koko takes the stand. What can we expect him to be quizzed about versus what he spoke about at the commission earlier?
Well, we can expect him to be quizzed about what exactly transpired in the events leading up to the executives being fired or being told to stand aside. So this is what is going to basically be talking to. He's basically going to be answering to some of the allegations that were made by, Mr. Tsotsi during his testimony last week at the Zondo Commission of Inquiry.
Yeah, and just as a side issue away from the Eskom testimonies, the foundation of the former president, Jacob Zuma, releasing yet another statement lambasting the commission chairperson. Talk to us about what that statement says about the commission and its chair.
Well, it basically says that the commission and its chair continue to maintain what it deems an unreasonable stance in terms of wanting the former president, Jacob Zuma, at all costs to come and give testimony at the Commission of Inquiry. Now, he's basically going and saying that he's got other matters to deal with, and he feels that he's already made his statement clear that he will no longer participate with the Commission of Inquiry. He's not interested, and he feels it's a witch hunt, and he's stated his reasons. But this is what the Commission is saying that you have all these witnesses, Goli, that have come forward and implicated the former president. And the Commission wants, in all fairness, to give him his opportunity to answer to those allegations, to put his side across, and also in order for it to complete or deliver a complete report once its work is finalized, it needs him.
And there's even a deadline to this effect that has been extended, so to speak, by the Commission to the former president to say, before the end of March, at least you must have come to testify if you are to avoid this prison term.
Yes, but by all means, it seems that the former president is not budging. He's sticking to his guns. And of course, his supporters have also been making quite a lot of noise on the sidelines, saying that this just goes to show that there seems to be a concerted campaign to try and tarnish the image and bring down the person of former President Jacob Zuma, raising various questions, supporters such as Carl Niehaus saying that why this concerted effort to go for only the former president when others were also there during his tenure. So where are they? So this is the questions that are being asked, and this is what's happening around this particular deadline that is looming.
All right, Tumalo Mhlaudi, thank you very much for bringing us up to speed about the events that are going to be taking place at the State Capture Commission of Inquiry. And that last conversation around the former president, I mean, only time will tell how this whole saga is going to end. But thank you for the time being.